Holy jeez, I think this is actually the second live in a row that we've actually got here right on time and started at exactly on the dot of what the time was said to be. So we're making moves. We're really making moves here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of preface this live feed and let you know what we're talking about. We're going to be talking about Instagram growth. We're going to be talking about the giveaway that was announced on Monday and the deadline being tonight, but I'll get further into that. And then we're going to do a little bit of a Q&A at the end. Now, going into the giveaway, if you didn't see what it was already, it's one Instagram post. There's a limit of 3 entries, but you need at least one post on Instagram, and you need to tag the beard struggle and tag Dan's beard in the actual image, a still image, and the caption so that I don't miss it. And what it is, it's a contest, it's a competition for whoever has the best promotional post. Whatever you want to be, I know it's very subjective, but it is what it is, and you'll be winning the new dot bag from the Beard Struggle. And I'm still working on seeing if we are going to have a full kit inside that bag with the new scent Viking Storm, which is absolutely amazing. It's better half approved. So there's that. I see everyone chiming in, Faithfully Bearded, Steph, Vinny, Eric, what's up? So yes, so that is that. So now let's get into the topic of today, which is Instagram growth. Now, I'll give a little background about myself. Now, in the grand scheme of things, I don't have a huge following. I think it's 73,000 followers on Instagram. And there's people that have millions of followers out there, but I do think that it's a substantial base, and there was a lot of work put forth to get to that number of followers. And so I'm going to kind of share a little bit of my insight, what I can tell you to help each and every one of you on how to grow your Instagram following. Now, if you already have over 70, 100,000 followers, is probably not going to do any good, but maybe it will. I mean, we're always learning. I'm learning from everyone on here, regardless of what your audience is, whatever that number is. We can all learn from each other. So that is why we're here today. Gary Jens, what's going on? Shane, what is going on? So yes, so first things first, let's start from the top and work our way down in regard to an Instagram account. Now, first things first, your profile picture. I mean, this is very simple. Very simple. Well, we're keeping this to the basics right now. As far as your profile picture, it needs to be eye-catching. Like it needs to draw attention. It needs to be intriguing. Like this would seem to be common sense, but it's really not. When you go to someone's, when you look at the Instagrams that have the accounts that have a lot of followers, take a look at their profile pictures, and there's a lot of thought that goes into those profile pictures. 99% of the time they pop, if that makes any sense. So working our way down, first things first, that first impression, I guess you can call it, your profile pic, it needs to pop. It needs to be eye-catching. It needs to draw attention. Then going from there, your bio, the part that tells something about you. This is your opportunity to kind of give a preface to your overall purpose of your account. And that being said, it needs to be purposeful and it needs to be concise. Obviously, it needs to be concise because we only have an allotted amount of words to actually put into that profile. What's up, Rod Hutchinson? So just like with your profile picture, your bio needs to be purposeful and it needs to be concise in order to draw attention. Now, for growth to happen, you also have to have substance to your profile. You can't expect to see growth if you just have one post on your profile, on your account. So this is where I'd suggest at least having 6 to 9 posts on there, whether they be photos or videos, but just something that you've already done the work. You've already made sure that you have that profile pic that's eye-catching. You have a stimulating profile that tells what you're about. Now, if they actually click on your profile and see this person has nothing, there's nothing there. So it's more times than not, if you don't have anything, no content, they're just going to go right past it and they won't return. So make sure that before you start promoting your account that you have substance. Jason Shader, what's going on, man? Popping in, logging always. So 6 to 9 posts, and then kind of go from there. That's when you should really start pushing what you're doing. Now, with those 6 to 9 posts, that's a great time to actually find your style, to find your unique style. This is the time to where you kind of make your presence known, and you don't want to just kind of fall victim to going into like what everyone else is doing as far as like the cliche like orange and teal accounts out there, or they have like one color scheme. If you do choose to have one color scheme, make sure it's different from other people's, because at this point it seems like you click on so many accounts and they all look the same. So find your style, embrace your style, and let it be known. That way you'll stand out from other accounts. Now, with your posts, going into your posts, whether they're stills or videos, they need to be of quality. And I'm not just talking pixels, I'm talking about the content. Like they need to be of value, and they need to bring value. Now, going into the value aspect of things, the audience that choose to spend their time looking at your content, you need to give them something. They're looking for something. If they're not receiving something, they're not likely to go back, and you don't build that rapport, you don't build that relationship. So your posts, they either need to be informational, they need to be, so there's a few things. They need to be getting some kind of information. If not information, motivation. If not motivation, entertainment. There needs to be something of value that they're getting out of it. Now, with that said, with there being value, this is a good time to add to that caption of your photo. So we're working on the quality of the post, whether it be a photo or a video. You go down to the caption underneath it. This is a time to add meaning, add value, add information, add motivation, whatever it is. There should be just as much thought into the actual image that you post as there is in the caption that you put underneath it. Because yeah, we've done the steps to grab their attention. They saw your profile pic, they saw your bio, they saw your image, whether it be a still or a video. Now you have their attention. Now go further into that, building that loyalty, building that rapport, building that relationship and that empathy with your audience. That's going to help with retention. So with that meaningful caption, this is the time to, again, build the relationship, start creating engagement. Now with that creating engagement, this is when you can use call to action, like ask a question. That way that's going to help with engagement. You ask that question, that's already going to help build engagement. Ask a question, have them share their thoughts, have them tag a friend. This all helps with engagement, which in turn helps with your algorithm. That's going to grow. That's going to get more attention to your Instagram account. Let's see who else is chiming in. Sorry, I'm going with this. Mark Tyler 18, what's up? Jeremy Brown, what's up? Shane Marlowe, Tanya, what up, Tanya? My girl. Dean, what up, brother? We have that package coming to you. Mark Tyler, does it help if there's a story in the description on the post? Yes. Oh, Eli Stacker, what's going on, brother? Yes, so going right into what I'm talking about as far as that caption, that's make it be meaningful, build that relationship, build that empathy, build that rapport, share your personal insight, tell a story. That's all going to help with the engagement. Now, and in addition to that, you can say things like, if you want to see more of this, double tap so you get a like. So there's two birds with one stone. That's going to help your engagement, and it's going to let you know what the audience is that's coming to your account, what they want to see, and that'll be shared. That'll be shown in analytics as well. Let's see here. Eli, Dust Walker, no way, a live video. Yeah, Dust. I mean, we're on a roll. I had the live video going, Monday, and I think last Friday. Like, we're making moves here. Like, we're building the consistency, which that actually goes right into Instagram growth. There needs to be consistency. And what I mean by consistency when it comes to when you post, regardless of when you post, it needs to be consistent. So because the audience that you're gaining, they're expecting, if they have it, just like with this live, you know what, there's so many things that go into one right here. Dust Walker, thank you for that. So going into the consistency, right now I'm trying to be consistent with the 12 p.m. PST live feed on YouTube, so people know, you know what? Oh, it's Wednesday, 12 p.m. Daniel's going to be live. So consistently definitely helps, not only on YouTube, but on Instagram as well. And so they can expect, that's when you build that, I guess the loyalty is a word that I'm looking for. You build that loyalty to where they know 12 o'clock, that's your time. They know that they're going to go watch you. Brian Chavez, hey, finally made it. Chavez, oh, stoked to see you here. Man, I know I started it right on time, which I usually don't do, but as of the last couple live feeds, I think I'm starting to get this, but I don't want to jinx myself, because last time in the middle of the live feed, the internet actually went out. So we have the consistency. Now let me look at my notes, because now I'm looking, okay, so for engagement, tag people. But here's the thing that a lot of people do that's very annoying. When you tag people, make it a purposeful tag. Like if you're just tagging a bunch of people in your post and you're just line them one on top of each other, first of all, it's annoying to whatever the count is that you're tagging, because you're not doing it for them. You're being selfish with it, because you're just blatantly stating, I'm just tagging all these people with hopes that I'll increase my engagement, and I don't want to give anything in return, because other people can't even see the tags because they're stacked one on top of each other. So don't be selfish when it comes to your tags. If you actually want to focus on growth, there needs to be reciprocation. If you're going to tag a company, let them be seen in the tag, or an account, let them be seen in the tag, and maybe they will repost you. So tag companies with a purpose. Make sure that they go along with that tag, and perhaps they will repost you, which in turn will help with increasing, I guess, the span of who sees you. Okay, so, and I mean, essentially it'll be promoting your account as well if it does get reposted. I hope that makes sense. Does that make sense? Let me get on here. Let me see what everyone's saying. Shane, I've noticed a lot of possible spam accounts following me. Is that normal? Shane, totally normal. It is what it is. Those spam accounts, they'll start following, but every once in a while, Instagram, they'll have like a clean sweep, and they'll be deleted. And I mean, the thing that sucks is, like, when they're deleted, it takes your number down, but at the same time, those aren't loyal followers. That isn't a loyal audience. So the fact that they're deleted, they probably didn't even engage with you. They just added you with hopes that you would add them back. So yeah, it is what it is. There's bots out there. Oh, here's another thing. When it comes to buying followers, it's pointless. It's a waste of money in my eyes. Yeah, for a minute, people think, oh, he has a large following. You know what? Oh, I got to see what's going on with him. But then there's so many ways where people see, yeah, this dude's full of crap, or woman, whoever. This person's full of crap, because they see that you have all these followers, but you don't have any likes. And you can buy likes even too. But there's so many things. It's becoming so dynamic, and people are becoming well versed in this. Okay, let's see. He has a lot of or they have a lot of followers. Let's go down to their photos. Okay, photos, they have no likes whatsoever on their photos, but they have like 200,000 followers, but they have like 10 likes or 100 likes. It doesn't add up. So that's one way. Then if you look at the following, huge following, there's a substantial amount of likes, but there's like one comment. So there's all these things that will point out the fact whether your following is real or not. And now that's actually quite critical because it's being deceptive. And if you're wanting to, perhaps you're taking Instagram, you're using it as a business. If people see this, you're already being deceiving. So why is anyone going to want to work with you? So be very mindful when it comes to buying followers, because this day and age, people are becoming aware of what's fake and what's real. So keep that in mind. Let me go back to the thread, see what's up with here. Great question in regard to the spam accounts. It happens. Just don't follow them back. Let's see here. Shane, I've noticed a lot. So that was Shane Haggerty's. Okay, Mark Tyler. Would you do that at the beginning of your Instagram account, asking followers to double tap if you want to see more? Great questions. Why not? I think it's an excellent kind of a game plan, because you want to know what's working for your audience. So yeah, ask them to double tap if you want. That's perfectly fine. But when it comes going back to kind of calls to action and asking for engagement, be thoughtful about it. Don't be kind of cliche and spammy about it, because people also read that as well. So just like everything else when it deals with social media, or just with what deals with being a person in general, be meaningful. Don't just nonchalantly throw things out there, because when you actually mean what you say, people pick up on that. And that's when you build those relationships with one another. All right, Peter. Definitely watching, Dan. Peter, what's up? Peter Woodens, GEHD, what up? Pandora, what's going on? Brian Chavez, let's see. Would you have a professional page for posting products versus posting on personal page? All right, excellent question, Brian. I guess it all depends what your overall goal is, or I guess it comes down to a matter of preference. When it comes to my accounts, let's say my Instagram account, it's my everything account. I mean, I did start a personal account, but I am never ever on that. It's just too much work. Here's one thing, going back to being real and being meaningful, be real. Like my whole thing is the account that I do have, like the @DansBeard on Instagram, I'm just me. I'm being real on there. So I have some of my personal life and then I have business. So it's all integrated together. And I think that's a good way to build relationships with your audience, building those friendships with one another. We shouldn't have to try to fake the funk to be something that we're not, and that energy will be read. So personally, in regard to separating promotion of products or personal accounts, I have them all together, but I try not to be spammy when it comes to promoting, which ties into something that I totally forgot to talk about. If your goal is to promote, you need to, going back to the value aspect, work on bringing value to your audience first, and then integrate promoting whatever it is that you want to promote. So when somebody comes to your account, it shouldn't look like a spammy product promo page, because not too many people are into that. I mean, some people are, but for the most part, my personal take on it is I don't want someone to come to my account and see, oh my gosh, they only promote the beard struggle and that's it. If you look at my account, it's very spaced out, and I've placed thought into that aspect of it. I don't want it to look spammy. I want it to be meaningful. Every post that I post for the beard struggle, there's some thought that's put behind it, and I want that to be projected to where it's not spammy, to where it's a post with just a picture of product and a big fat logo on it. Like that every once in a while will work, but if your whole account is just a picture of product and boom, a big stamp on it, that's not going to do well when it's in relation to overall growth of your account. So I hope that helps explain that. Okay, now this is weird. My concurrent viewers, it doesn't show up on here. Anyways, Thomas, what's going on, man? Bearded Vato por vida, way, what's going on? Mark Tyler, is buying followers or likes the same as Instagram promoting your posts? Mark Tyler, excellent question. Now, when it comes to buying followers and likes, that's completely different from paying for promotions on Instagram, being that when you're buying followers, most of the time they're just bots, they're fake followers, so there's going to be no engagement there. Once you buy them, yeah, your number goes up, but your engagement actually decreases on your account, taking away from your favorable algorithm. So that's the big difference. When you pay for a promotion on Instagram, that promotion is actually being presented in front of real people. And Instagram, if you do it automatically, they put it towards people that are more prone to engage with you. So there's a lot more thought, and it's actually real. It's basically, it's like it's legitimately like an ad, like a promo, like a billboard, like a commercial. But it's better tailored than a billboard on the street because it's actually going to people that are more likely to engage with you. So excellent question, and they're completely different. Because and one more thing, when you buy that promotion from Instagram, you're not instantly gaining those followers. That audience will see that whatever that ad is that you paid for and is being promoted, they'll see what that ad is. Then if they want to, they'll take a look at your account and decide whether or not they want to follow you. So I hope that answers your question pertaining to that stuff. Okay, next up. Missed the first part. Alec Hansen, what's going on? You know what? I've been, because for the people that show up late, and I don't even think YouTube gave a notification. So that's probably the reason for that, being that, and actually the YouTube, everything is off right now, but at least we're still here because I'm seeing the comments come in. Anyways, I'll be reposting this video after I'm done. So anyone that did miss the first part of this, they'll be able to see it. Let's see here. Brian, Thomas, what do you think of giveaways, especially if you still have a few followers? Thomas, I believe giveaways are a fantastic idea. You just have to be smart in the giveaway, in what you ask of the giveaway. This is the opportunity. So you're obviously giving, you're giving something back to the audience already. Like you're giving, so there's value there. So you're giving that value. So now's the time to ask them to help you out in return for the potential opportunity to win something. That being, when you do have a giveaway, like the giveaway that I'm having right now, I'm having this giveaway is they need to be a part of it. The rules are you have to tag the Beard Struggle and tag me, not only so that I can see it, but that's also going to help me out and the Beard Struggle out in regard to the audience and who all sees it. So when you do have a giveaway, have an idea is have people tag you in the photo and in the caption. That way their audience is seeing whatever the competition is. So yeah, so with that giveaway, an idea is have it be some kind of post on social media. That way you increase the audience and give more awareness to you. Let me know if that makes sense. Now, getting back into Black Belt Jones, what up? So going back into the giveaway, now that that's been brought up, again, one more time, the giveaway that I have going on is for the new dop kit that's coming out from the Beard Struggle. I should be having it shortly. That's the old one. The new one is actually bigger and better with more pockets. I'll be doing a little video on that later on. But for the giveaway, for the new one that's coming, it's going to be, the giveaway is, it's a contest. It's a post on social media, a still image or a photograph promoting a product. Now, it doesn't have to be the Beard Struggle, but if it is a Beard Struggle product, you're going to be getting more points for that. And so you need to tag the Beard Struggle. You need to tag at Dan's Beard in the photo and in the caption so that I can see this. In addition to the fact that it actually helps as far as audience awareness for the Beard Struggle and the products. But at the same time, you have the chance to win the new version of that bag. And I'm also going to see about including oil and balm and a brush, and the scent's going to be Viking Storm. So that's that. And the deadline is today, as a matter of fact, at 11:59 PST. So that's 11:59 Pacific Standard Time, 11:59 California time is the deadline for the entries. There's a max of 3 entries. And obviously you at least have to post 1 entry to be enrolled in the competition. Does that make sense? And you have to be following me. You better be following me on Instagram at Dan's Beard and following the Beard Struggle. Okay? And maybe even subscribing to this channel. All right, let's see here. Phoenix. Hi, Dan's. Show your hair so we can see the length. Okay, you know what? Great question. All right, so here, should I turn around for this? Here's the length as of right now. Boom. Check out those locks. I'm definitely starting to look like a caveman. Better yet, Viking. Okay, let's see here. So that was that. Going down to the next one. Phoenix, I didn't show your hair. So there's that for you, Phoenix. I hope that satisfied the, hopefully you were able to tell what the length is looking like these days. Okay, Rob. On IG, there's the Beard Struggle and the Beard Struggle official tag. Are they the same or different accounts? You know what, Rob? I actually, hold on one sec, I'm sorry. I actually saw that yesterday that there was the Beard Struggle official tag. I don't know. I'm gonna have to talk about the boss man and see what's going on with that. But all you need to do is tag for the competition, all you need to do is tag at the Beard Struggle. But I have no idea what the Beard Struggle official account is all about. So we'll have to look into that one. Excellent question. All right, Shane Marlowe got an email got email about joining Viking clans. How many clans are there? So with the Brand Viking Ambassador program, the individual groups, they're yet to be determined, but there's been so many questions in relation to starting the individual clans pertaining to location. We're going to get back to you on that. We don't have YouTube is not receiving enough means such a view. Hold on one sec. I have to fix my Wi-Fi. I'm going to put this on my personal Wi-Fi. I had to do this the other day as far as the hotspot. Let me get that going on just in case I lose you guys. It says there's not enough bandwidth. So let's go to here. Where is my phone on here? It's coming in. So it says error. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. So I'm sorry if it's glitching right now. I'm going to switch. So who's Epic? You asked how do I enter? Now is this for the competition? The competition, just like I said, it's on Instagram. You post one promotional post. You can post any promotional post that you want. It has to be a still image, and if any product, so you can promote any product that you want. It just has to be a promotional post. If you are promoting the Beard Struggle, that gives you more points. But with that post, posted on Instagram, you have to have it done today by 11:59 Pacific Standard Time. That's 11:59 p.m. California time. There's a limit of 3 entries max. And so that's what it is. And I'm simply going to, or I have been judging everyone's posts so far. There's some really good ones when it comes to this competition. So yeah, so coming down to the wire, it will soon. The deadline's coming up in a few hours. What, 11 hours, 10 hours, something like that. All right, so let me know if that helps answer your question in regard to the competition, the giveaway. All right, Phoenix, very nice. Thanks, Black Belt. Okay, clans are still in building stages. Yes. All right, so we're going to keep this one short today. YouTube's acting up. I don't know whether it's my Wi-Fi, what's going on, but if you do have any further questions, feel free to send me an email. My email is dan@zigfitness.com. Again, that's dan@zigfitness.com. Go ahead, go over to Instagram, check me out at Dan's Beard. Yeah. I guess that's going to do it for today. Super weird just because the YouTube's acting up. I think it's probably my Wi-Fi. But anyways, that's going to do it for today. Much love. Until next time. Peace! We out.